At Lifevantage, we are a community of like-minded people who are focused on just one thing.
Making your life better today.
Curiosity has our attention. Science has our back.
And we recognize and firmly believe
That your road is the way of our future.
What is our vision? To better the lives of 1 million people per year. Well, what happens when we better the lives of people? Then we'll better 5 million, 10 million, and by so doing, make the world a better place.
Hello guys, and thank you for joining us this evening for this presentation. I'm so glad to see you here tonight joining us. We've got some great speakers and inspiring stories for you all to hear. I just wanted to thank you for your time and support before we begin. For those who don't know me, my name's Andrew and I'm a Pro 3 with Lifevantage, and I've started doing this business back in January. I initially joined because I saw a way to leverage my time so that I could spend more of it doing the things that I wanted with my friends and family. I also wanted to improve my health while helping others I know get healthy as well. If I was going to ask you to do one thing tonight, it would just be please to keep an open mind. Our goal for tonight is education and understanding of something that may be of your interest and may be new to you and something you've never heard of before. I hadn't heard of this before I joined a presentation just like this back in January. Now, I would like to announce our guest presenter who we're so privileged to hear from tonight. He's earned a top position in our company in just a few short months since it launched in New Zealand back in November. He's built his own international business within this company and climbed through to our elite ranks. With a business as large as his, we are lucky that he could spare some of his time with us to let us share some of his valuable knowledge and experience to teach us all what Lifevantage can do for us. So without further ado, let me please announce New Zealand's very first Elite Pro 7 van to car.
Woohoo! Awesome. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you guys. How are you guys doing? Well, I hope everyone are at their own home, sitting comfortably, cozy, and ready to learn something new tonight. So, isn't that exciting? Andrew was really overly excited. I was like, wow, this guy, but thanks again, Andrew, for being the host tonight, and as well as everyone out there. If this is your first time, I would like to welcome you, and all you have to do is just have an open mind, like what Andrew said. But before anything else, so for those who doesn't know me, I wanted to quickly share my story so we're not complete strangers. I migrated together with my family to New Zealand from the Philippines 8 years ago now for a better quality of life. I started as a dairy farmer milking cows that starts from 3 in the morning till late at night, working on a 10 days on, 2 days off roster to save for money for my nursing qualification. After being a nurse here in New Zealand, in the next 6 months, I realized that in situations, that you're able to stop working, you then stop making income. So I began in searching for opportunities that can give me leverage options and found network marketing. I joined my first company 6 years ago, but I was treating it like a hobby instead of a business. I had no skill, experience, or even the network to build a successful business, not until I met the right mentors for me with the right training systems involved and led me to take this profession seriously. And one of those who I met was Josie Tong in 2017, who is based in Sydney, Australia. 2 years later, she mentioned to me that she's going to partner with a new company who is also going to launch here in New Zealand last November 2019. Without hesitation and questions asked, I followed her, and that's because I've been always looking up to her as a great leader, and then the rest was history. I have always dreamed of having something of my own, but I wasn't really quite sure what it is and how I'm going to do it, but until I met this kind of industry. The journey behind it wasn't really easy, because if it was, then everyone should have done it. And a lot would be really successful by now for sure. However, what kept me going was my family. I wanted to give back by helping my parents retire comfortably for the sacrifice they've done for us to have a better life. Most of us Gen Ys cannot afford to buy a first home because of prices going way above what we earn. With this opportunity gives me that chance to be able to provide for my wife and my own family's needs, creating a better life for them, and also having more options and choices in life. I've always wanted to give back to the community, and for us to do that is to look for a way on how to make more. Lastly, people in my age group are always looking for ways on how to make a difference in life, and I'm glad we found it here with Lifevantage. That's because we can impact many lives by improving their health and financial situation. But guys, tonight it's not all about me. It's more about you and where you want to be in life. So it's an honor to take you through this information. And if in case you resonated with it and wanted more information, please go back to the person who invited you here tonight. So I wanted to start with this disclaimer right here that Lifevantage and its affiliates do not claim to cure, heal, prevent, mitigate, or diagnose any disease. This information is for educational purposes only. Now, you would see an income disclosure statement very soon, and the income stated are computed as an average income of distributors and are based on their hard work, skill, leadership, mindset, and even market conditions. So guys, I am very super excited to share you about what other top medical universities and facilities mention as the most significant medical breakthrough in the history of medicine, which is biohacking using the science of nutrigenomics through cellular activation. Big words, right? Don't you all worry. Even me, when I first got introduced to this, I was like, what? Wait, what is it? I don't even know how to pronounce the sciencey words, but then it sounds super duper exciting. Let's break it down for you. Biohacking is a word used for people who are doing the extra effort to optimize their health. It's simply like washing your hands, sleeping or resting at the right time, choosing salad over burgers and fries, and many other healthy things. But now, in this case, we biohack by the use of nutrigenomics, and where it means as the study in how nutrition and naturally occurring compounds affects the expression of our genes by switching on the good ones and turning off the bad ones. And the way to do that is by activating our cells to create our own antioxidants instead of just supplementing by flipping the switch to feel better and do more. It is even being forecasted to a $17 billion by 2023 at the market, and our company is at the forefront of it. Now the question is, how can we apply nutrigenomics revolution to human nutrition? We apply it through aging well and healthily. It tackles these 3 theories of aging, which are oxidative stress theory, mitochondrial theory, and serotonin theory, which I will explain very soon. Well, what we wanted to get out of it is protecting our cells, boosting our cellular energy and vitality and longevity. So the first theory of aging is the theory of oxidative stress. So what is oxidative stress? How does it affect our body? What causes it? And how do we protect ourselves from it? To understand what oxidative stress is, let's look at an apple cut into half. And when it's left in the table for hours, days, and even weeks, it turns to brown and rots. The apple demonstrates how oxidative stress breaks down your cells, causing premature aging and disease. Now, as we study the body, we understand that our body or our health really starts at the cellular level. And as we age, getting more exposed to environment harm, our poor lifestyle choices, and daily stress, our cells tend to be easily attacked by what we call free radicals, further causing cellular damage or what is known to be called oxidative stress. Now, high oxidation levels has been even proven to be at the center of over 200 major diseases based on 200,000 plus studies published in PubMed.gov. What is PubMed? PubMed is where doctors and scientists go for scientific and credible source of information. So now the question is, how can I reduce oxidative stress or levels or cellular damage? We need to understand that we're made of trillions of cells and that we have potentially millions of free radicals in every cell too. That's around 3.72 quintillion number. That's like 16 zeros attached to it. So for a free radical to be neutralized, it needs an antioxidant. An antioxidant is from the root word anti means stop or fight, and oxidant as oxidation. Blueberries are one of the foods high with antioxidants. However, a punnet only has 6,700 antioxidants. So how many bags or sacks of blueberries do you have to eat a day to neutralize that many free radicals we're creating in the body? Now, the next question is it enough to neutralize that many free radicals? The good thing is scientists have discovered a pathway in the body called NRF2 or NRF2. NRF2 is a protein messenger which is responsible in turning on your body's production of 3 cellular antioxidant enzymes, namely catalase, glutathione, and SOD, which neutralizes more than 1 million free radicals in the body. This pathway is responsible for producing antioxidants in the body. However, at the age of around 22 to 25, our NRF2 pathway is damaged by our environment and poor lifestyle choices, then it starts switching off. Lifevantage discovered that this pathway can be switched back on by taking 1 tablet a day, which then deactivates 1 million free radicals per second. It is the only product in the planet clinically proven to reduce and lower oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. And it does so by activating these cellular enzymes. If I had one of the things I love Protandim, it's made of these 5 natural botanicals. And at the moment, we're registered with TGA, Therapeutic Goods Authority, which means we're safe to use. We have a BSCG standard, which is free from banned substances, tested by the World Anti-Doping Committee for world-class athletes with NSF certificates. Now, people say to me, look, I've actually got some of this in a cupboard. Maybe I'll make up my own. It's nothing different with a product in the right formula, which is 18 times more potent than its single ingredient taken alone. We have 13 patents that protects our formula. Our product has 31 self-funded peer-reviewed studies conducted by some of the most respected and renowned research institutions to support our claims. 27 of them are even published in PubMed. One of them actually was Washington University, and they said on a study last February 2015 that NRF2 may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and most extraordinary preventive breakthrough in the history of medicine. But wait, there's another problem that is linked to aging that we have to fix: the breakdown of our mitochondria. Now, the mitochondria are the powerhouses of our cells. They make adenosine triphosphate, or known as ATP, a fuel that pumps your heart, supports muscle growth, and encourages healthy brain function. And because the mitochondria are the source of 95% of our body's energy, as our mitochondria decay, so as your energy level. Protandim NRF1 Synergizer is a new breakthrough. It supports mitochondria production and it reverses the impact of cellular aging. Recently, guys, scientists have been sharing the immense importance of proteins called sirtuins. Studies are showing that certain activity comes with a cascade of health benefits, including supporting a healthy vascular system, maintaining cholesterol levels already in the healthy range, supporting the body's healthy inflammatory response, supporting joint health, heightening mental focus, improving mood, motivation, energy, and much more. However, certain activity declines as we age around 60%. Introducing Protandim NAD Synergizer, specifically formulated to target the NAD and shown to increase certain activity by 100% in 24 hours. Researchers have discovered that this certain activity can be maintained through drastic caloric restriction, reducing calories by 40 to 60%. Obviously, this drastic approach runs the risk of nutrient deficiency and is not recommended without medical supervision. So with the knowledge that certain activation requires the molecule NAD, our company went to work. Protandim NAD Synergizer was specifically formulated to support our NAD levels and has been shown to support healthy certain activity in 24 hours and even done tests comparing to other NAD products out in the market that has only 2% increase of certain activity. Now, guys, you would see a table here comparing per product versus what we call our tri-synergizer if you're taking the NRF2, NRF1, and NAD. As you can see here, just for an example, if you would compare NRF2 taken on its own, you would see only 40% cellular protection. But if you take or took the tri-synergizer, that's 78% increase. Okay? So our next breakthrough is a product that can improve our gut health. Our gut health is considered our second brain, in where most of the nutrients are being absorbed and in where 60 to 80% of the immune system are located. So it's very crucial to improve our gut health by the use of our product Probio. How different our Probio is that we have 6 different strains of a good bacteria, a DR capsule technology that allows it to surpass the acidic environment of the stomach to really reach the gut, having a monitored time of 52 minutes to disintegrate, while others only have around 7 minutes. Our next breakthrough is when we leverage our unique knowledge of the NRF2 protein and develop with the industry's first NRF2 enhanced skincare beauty system called the True Science. This is a multi-step system that takes years of your periods with long-term anti-aging benefits. Our patented composition utilizes the NRF2 technology and natural ingredients to bring back that youthful glow and beauty to your skin. We all know, guys, that many of our everyday products in our homes can actually be harmful to our health and add to our toxic burden. This is so especially true of our traditional hair care products. Lifevantage is pleased to offer a unique hair care system that reduces your toxic burden and uses highly effective ingredients to improve shine for fuller, thicker, and more radiant looking hair. Guys, our products are even tested by what we call a third-party company. It's called the Think Dirty, and you would even see other products in there. So you would be tested from 0 to 3 as very clean without, parabens or chemicals in them, from 4 to 6 or 7 that's medium, or from 7 to 10 that's really toxic. So you could go check your product, what you guys are using at home, and you could also see our products are being rated from 0 to 2 as well. In summary, guys, through flipping the switch, we aim to improve sleep. Who wants to have more quality sleep, right? Increase energy, promote vitality and longevity, have better memory and focus, healthier looking hair, skin, and nails, supporting gut health, and most importantly, aging well and healthily. So guys, if you saw the value of our products and what it can do to your health, it's free to become a customer. You get to have more discounts on your monthly orders. My personal favorites is the Activated Essentials for me and my family's health, and where you have the Nerf 2, Nerf 1, and Probio package deal with a daily spending of $7 per day, as if it's like you're ordering ordering Starbucks coffee with free standard shipping. But today we have this last month we just launched the Tri-Synergizer with the NAD here in New Zealand, which is the first country after launching it in the US. It costs you $8 investing in your health on a daily basis for a month's consumption with free shipping, of course. Now, before sharing our Lifevantage story, I wanted to introduce one of our board of directors, Erin Brockovich. She brings an uncommon blend of legal prowess and experience, a health and wellness advocate, and have a global voice and influence. Her passion, tenacity, outside-the-box thinking, and ability to move health-related issues forward made a major boon to our company. And as she mentioned about Lifevantage, that this company is what she admired at arm's length for some time. It's a company with strong momentum, not just in the US, but globally. In today's world, actively managing our health has never, ever been so vital. Our company is a debt-free, publicly traded, trading in NASDAQ LVN that started way back in 2003. 2 years later, ABC News wanted to do an investigative report and even tried to debunk our products. This report sent shockwaves through the health industry and resulted in a lot of interest for scientific research by top medical universities and facilities. And these are self-funded, guys. Even a 10-year study by the National Institute of Aging, and a lot of interest all around the globe. If you haven't seen this report, I would even recommend that you ask this video from the person who invited you here tonight. We've been on the market since 2003, but after failed attempts at getting this product moved through stores, the company decided to move to direct sales in 2009, and it was a big win. The sales went from 10 million a year to over 200 million a year. So that shows the power of the effectiveness of this product and the power of word of mouth. Yet not many people heard about this amazing products and opportunity yet. Here in New Zealand and Australia, you're talking about almost 99.98% of the population haven't heard about it yet, which means you have the chance to be the first in your area. We're still a baby in this industry of network marketing, and so that we have here is a great product you can help us expose. We have a great company that you can help introduce people. We have a great content, which I'll be showing you very soon, that you could use to change your situation and the situation of people you care about. We have a system that will allow you to teach them. And we're first. If you're watching this video right now, you're first. Nobody knows about us yet. Now, this is what most entrepreneurs call the perfect storm, in where you can work from home or anywhere, which means you're in control. We do this very conveniently because you can leverage by the use of social media, and as most businesses now are internet-based, which gives the ability to do business online. And as our corporate and marketing department created a smarter way to promote our products by the use of our replicated website. And like any other traditional businesses, you wouldn't worry about the huge startup costs and overheads. And also your monthly costs in building this business are not as heavy because we don't carry any inventory. And where most of our products have a 30-day money-back guarantee, which shows having no risk at all in promoting our products. But here's the secret, guys. You have to commit yourself in building this business for around 3 to 5 years or more, because it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Yet most people can work 40 years in a job, but cannot commit in building a business part-time around 7 to 10 hours a week in the next 3 to 5 years. You just have to be teachable to our simple, proven system in where you get people you know to watch this video, to be educated and gain an informed decision, and then getting them to do the same. Overall, guys, this is a great way to build a legacy for our families. If you look at our earnings statement as something that the SEC requires us to do, at your right side of the screen, so we don't lie to people what our distributors make, you can see exactly what our distributors make. I can tell you that we pay by percentage more to our distributors than any other network marketing company that I'm aware of. Okay, so the middle ranks, take a look at this middle ranks, the premium ranks 4, 5, 6. You can look in there and see that average Pro 4, and this average, not the top paid Pro 4, okay? This is the average Pro 4. The average Pro 4 makes $1,500 a month recidively. Now, that might not sound like a whole lot to you, but I want you to think about this for a second. In today's economy, in today's world with so many people working 1 or 2 jobs, what would an extra $1,500 a month showing up in your mailbox every single month for the rest of your life? What would that mean to you? What would it mean to the average Kiwi family? The average Pro 5 in our company makes around over $3,000 a month. And this is US dollars, by the way, guys. Now we're talking to close to a $36,000 a year job part-time showing up every single month. Okay? The average Pro 6, $7,000 a month. Now 2 times more than the average Kiwi makes in a year. They're doing that in a part-time network marketing opportunity, and it's just the best compensation plan I've ever heard of. So guys, I always keep telling people that it's not all about earning more money, but it's more having more options in life, having those choices. Because if you have more money, wouldn't you have more choices? The choice to rather go to work not because you have to, but because you want to, you love to, right? The choice to where you could put your kids to school, in a really good quality school, or in a just a average one. The choices that you make depends on your financial future. So it's been a privilege to share this information with you guys. I'd love to thank you for joining us here today, and we hope that you see what we saw. And please go back to the person who invited you here tonight and give your feedback. Thanks again, Andrew, and yeah, let's take it.
Wow, thank you, Van. Even though I've heard that presentation a number of times, it still gave me goosebumps. Now, I love hearing your story, Van. If you, a nurse and farmer who just 8 years ago was living in rural Waikato, not really knowing anyone in New Zealand outside of your family, can now be running a multinational company with one of the largest teams in New Zealand, turning dreams into reality, then anyone can do it as well. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Like Van, he may be enjoying the benefits of his business now because he decided to join and work on it 9 months ago. I'm currently working as well, and I don't wish to be working 40 hours a day for another 40 years of my life to be able to enjoy just 40% of what I have on my retirement. We don't just want to manage time, but leverage it. I want to enjoy creating memories with every bit of time I can with my friends and family. So once again, guys, I'd just like to give a round of applause to our Elite Pro 7, Van Takar. Now, for our next guest speaker, who I have the privilege of introducing, she has a deep background in science and research and has been working as a lab scientist for 20 years. I'm proud to introduce Cheryl on her testimony on why and how she partnered with Lifevantage. Over to you, Cheryl.
Thanks, Andrew. Yes, so yeah, I am Cheryl, and I live in Auckland with my partner Brad and our 2 boys. Cole's just turned 8 and Hudson has just turned 6. As Andrew said, I'm a medical laboratory scientist, which I've done for 22 years, Andrew. I work in cytology, so I screen cervical smears. I was introduced to Lifevantage by a friend that I actually went to university with. We did the same degree. And I was already into health and wellness, like eating a healthy diet, living a toxin-free lifestyle. I made all my own cleaning products and my skincare products. And, you know, if I bought anything, it would be the natural version, just, you know, living a lifestyle with no extra nasties in it. But when my friend told me about Lifevantage, I'd never heard about the company. I'd never heard about nutrigenomics. But when I looked into the science that Lifevantage was based on, I was amazed at it, and I was, you know, totally impressed. And I was basically sold on the products through the science behind them. So there was no doubt in my mind that I wouldn't be taking these products for my own health and well-being. But I thought I was pretty healthy, and if anyone asked me how I was feeling, I would have said, great, I feel absolutely fine. But since actually taking the products, I now realize I wasn't completely fine. I just thought I was, and I was just used to the way, you know, I felt. So for me, since taking the products, I just have a lot more energy. I started doing a lot more exercise. I started running. I feel better. So I have feel like I'm in a better mood, especially in the evenings with 2 young kids. Things can go pear-shaped quite easily. And I think I just deal with that kind of thing a lot better. So better for my family. I think more clearly. I feel I've got a better memory. I know some people will debate me on that, but I'm sure it's a lot better than it used to be. But and I have less aches and pains. You know, I've had sore shoulders for years. I think it's just from sitting 8 hours a day at a microscope and a computer. But since taking the products, I feel like I've just kind of had a weight lifted off my shoulders, and my muscles just aren't tense like they used to be. I sleep amazingly. And I feel like my skin and my hair is just improving all the time. I actually got a compliment on my skin a couple of weeks ago from someone I hadn't seen for a while. So that was a lovely boost to my confidence. And I know there's just so many stories of how these products have helped a lot of other people as well. And then for me, there was also the business option of Lifevantage. So even though I like my job, I was just no longer passionate about it, and it, you know, took away time from my kids and my family. I was always answering to somebody else, and it was just really draining my energy trying to juggle kids and a full-time job. But as I said before, I'd done the same thing for over 22 years, and I just felt stuck in my life and didn't feel I had any option to change. So when the business option of Lifevantage came up, it was like a light at the end of the tunnel for me. So, now I can build a business from home while still getting paid for my full-time job, with the view that one day my Lifevantage business will take over from my full-time job. And then I can choose my own hours and then be able to spend more time with my boys and my family, and no more 5 a.m. starts. I will be able to see my boys in the morning. And it's just given me a direction for my life, rather than just doing the same thing over and over again and, not seeing how I could change it. But since being in the business, there's a lot of self-development, which has been amazing for me. My confidence has grown so much. And, it's brought a passion back into my life. So, now I get to share these amazing products with other people, get to improve their health and their wellness, and then I get to offer them the business option as well. So I'm just so grateful that Lifevantage was, introduced to me, and these products and the business was shared to me, and now I get to tell other people about it too. So, thank you for listening to my story, and I'll hand it back to you, Andrew.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. That was really amazing, and I always love listening to your story. Just like me, I'd never had any experience in network marketing before Lifevantage, and I was dead scared to talk to people. But if I wanted to change my life and theirs and tell them all about this amazing product, I needed to change my way of thinking. And I told myself, how would you even know if you don't try? And I know I made the right decision because Van and our team have supported me since day one. I'm so proud of what I've achieved. I would never have done a presentation like this a year ago, and it's just boosted my confidence. And Lifevantage has such an easy and proven training system that anyone who's willing to put the effort into will see rewards And so it's worth that, in my opinion, alone. Okay, before we end this presentation, I just want to leave you with a quote. You don't have to be great to start, but you just have to start in order to be great. Now, thank you for listening to us. You may be one of these three people. One, you'd like to try the products and find out how you can get more discounts and benefits. Number two, you're ready to get started in the business and you'd love to know what the next steps are. Or number three, it may not be for you, but you may know people who are interested in what we have, and we do have some referral incentives. Anyway, guys, please go back to the person who invited you here tonight and give your feedback and tell them whether you're a 1, 2, or 3. Thank you very much for listening to us, and enjoy the rest of the music and have a very good evening.
See you guys. Thank you.